Good evening. Nothing standing in the way tonight of Matthew strengthening over the Caribbean Sea. Maximum sustained winds are now at 160 miles per hour. Pressure at 941 millibars. The storm is now moving slower toward the west at 7 miles per hour. I should point out that it is a very well put together system. That eye so very distinct over on the infrared satellite view, and you can also see that the storm is lashing the north coasts of parts of Venezuela and Colombia. The center of circulation is 440 miles southeast of Kingston, Jamaica, and Jamaica, by the way, is under a hurricane watch, and that southwest peninsula of Haiti under a tropical storm watch. Those could be upgraded to warnings by tomorrow. Looking at the forecast track, it is forecast to lose a little intensity as we're moving into Saturday, dropping back down to a category 4, and then that north turn anticipated this weekend, and then maybe Sunday night it starts to approach Jamaica. Sunday night, early Monday, moves across that island or part of that island, and then as we're moving into Monday evening, we'll be watching it as it takes aim perhaps on eastern Cuba. At that point, Tuesday, watching it as it moves into the Bahamas, and by Wednesday, maybe offshore of us. And of course, you're noticing that now it appears a little more of the east side of South Florida is included in this forecast cone. Max, we're likely to see some fluctuations with this system as it remains out over those waters.
That's right. Those little pinhole eyes, don't last forever. So we'll see fluctuations, but the main thing is it's still going to remain a very powerful hurricane for the next few days. Now, if you look at the computer models, and I'm showing these just to give you a feel for the confidence in the forecast, and we're just going to focus on Tuesday and Wednesday when it moves over Cuba into the Bahamas and close to us. Just notice the difference here. They vary on how close they are to Florida. They vary on how fast they go, and the steering currents may be changing a little bit here. The ridge of high pressure is still to the north. This trough of the eastern United States, that ridge is going to remain but weaken. The trough is actually going to weaken tremendously, although at upper level, mid to upper level low cuts off near the Yucatan Channel, and the position and the strength of the low and the ridge really makes a difference on how close that gets to us.
That's right. If that low is far enough away, it's going to have less influence on the steering, and that could cause Matthew to move a little farther west. And if the steering flow is weak, that may cause it to move slowly.
Right. And let me give you a couple examples here. The two best models, this is the United States global model, and don't focus on exactly where this is. I just want to talk about the speed here. By 5 days' time, Wednesday night, it's going to be on this model has it near the northwestern Bahamas. The purple, by the way, is approximates tropical storm force winds. The European model is much slower. It, at that same time, has it near the central Bahamas. But look what happens even beyond that. The European model is much slower. Moves slowly. It doesn't even get to the northwestern Bahamas until Friday evening. So if that plays out or if that verifies, it's going to be around a lot longer than we'd like to see.
So as you're going through your routines this weekend, make sure you're checking in to find out more about the track of this system. Just a little too soon for us to say exactly how close or how far away it's going to be from us.